Yeah, I'm in now. So.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Watch my stream real quick.
Try and do the TP command.
No, I'm just showing you like. Oh, are you like in the game?
Yeah, I'm right here. Can you see me? I'm
Yeah, yeah,
literally next to you. You're floating on top of me.
yeah. Yeah, it's just easier for me to show you through stream, to be honest.
Okay.
Okay, so are you at least familiar with like the phases and the general base, or no?
Yeah, I got taught it by Rattle just today.
Okay, so the basic strategy, at least for P1, is like you'll have like a couple good shooters, maybe like a healer. So
Mhm.
one of the main things in gun rating or leading is basically understanding who are your elites, who are your sub elites, and who are like your like normals, right? So
Yeah.
a lot of that comes with experience and knowing the community, but you could always just ask like, hey, who thinks they're good at shooting? If you don't know, or at least someone on
Yeah.
your team will know like generally who's good if you're not familiar with your team.
Mm. I mean, I'm
Um,
very good at knowing the elites with swords, though. I know that Karu Fox is very good, Cool is very good, that kind of thing. Like, I know the
right.
sword community well,
Yeah.
if you see what I mean.
But yeah, same thing
Yeah.
applies for gunfighting. You just learn your community, learn who's good. But that again, all that comes with just being in the community and talking to people. Anyway,
Yeah.
once you have like you know your team, like even before you like play a base, know your team, know who's good. That's basic gunfighting leading 101. Anyway, so you'll pick like maybe like three good people or like one good person, two sub elites in like a pocket, and then you'll have them go cave. And then
Mhm.
they'll go over here. They'll fight for this control. Basically, the idea is not to come out there, but basically to like come out, um, kind of fight for payload control. Maybe go water and flank and kill payload early. So P1 is super radar sided. The whole base is radar sided,
Yeah.
but P1 it's basically like a free phase for them. The idea is just to stall for time. So
Yeah. Is P1 the fire truck or is P1 the second floor?
P1 is the fire truck. So there's two phases. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, basically the idea is just for your cave team to stall them on payload. Once you get kills or you manage to clear payload, if you don't, it is what it is. Again, this is kind of like a pick, like a free phase for them. The idea is to stall them as
Mhm.
long as possible. You have your rest of your team go balcony. So they'll go up here, fight for bow control. I mean, they basically get bow control for free. You can be you're probably gonna be in this push, so you'd be like, hey, everyone, just heal up, get on balcony, and just shoot. Kind of in this general area, you'll see them like running, kind of like over here. You can like call out comms like shoot for your cave team, because sometimes they'll like overextend right here and like try to flank your cave team. But ideally,
Yeah.
your cave team isn't even in cave. Like at least for the first. Um, actually, sorry, I got confused. So, like for the first phase, you can have like your cave team go water, like for the first initial push, try to stall payload for a little bit. If they don't, just they immediately go back to cave, and yeah, they fight for that control. Kind of just get picks, maybe like go out this end, flank around here. Usually, cave team knows what they're doing, but
Yeah.
when you're leading, you kind of have to be able to see like what your team's at, what your like health bars like. If they're low health, just like subtly, like you can be like, hey, make sure you're healing, stuff like that. Because like
Yeah,
people
I
when
mean, I'm
they're
quite fast at healing, but that's pretty much all I'm good at
yeah,
with the skill side of things.
I
With
mean
yeah, I need more practice with guns myself.
yeah, a lot of that comes with experience. But basically, just make sure you're looking at like your teammates' health, calling out if they need to heal. Like, hey, we're gonna do a heal push, bow, anything like that. Just make sure
Oh,
you're calming it.
slagging.
But yeah, that's basically P1. You just have bow control and you shoot for your cave team. Um, if your cave team's not really doing much, honestly, just have them go bow on it. Like this phase is really Raider sided. You're not gonna win it. I've never seen it won. So they get P2. There's a couple ideas for holding it. So holding it, you're just holding bulk, you're shooting them, trying to stall payload, and then it gets the P2, and yeah, you're kind of just getting off spawn picks, kind of like shooting off spawns, making sure they're not getting like a full team push in. Once they have like a sufficient number of people, they'll go ramp. And basically, the idea of holding term room is just holding up close or holding servers. Making sure like they can't just push out into like one group of people and kill you. The idea is to spread out. Make sure no one's alone. If they're alone, they're wrong. Make sure you're telling them, hey, play with someone. Or if they're playing in a good spot, like over here, and they have no one with them, tell someone to go with them. Preferably like a healer. But that's basically the consensus of holding term room. There's a couple different things. Try not to do the same thing over and over again because they'll adapt. But I usually like to have like people just holding up close. Maybe like a person holding server, shoot them as they push. That's if I'm doing up close. If I'm doing far back, servers, because like sometimes they'll go vents, so maybe like one or two people holding that if you're holding up close. But if I'm holding back, servers, kind of like right here, and the server over here, that's where I'm set up. And you'll kind of get a feel for like what you should do and when you should do it. I can't give you like the end all be all strategy. You kind of have to adapt and play by like feel, basically.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, if you do attend like many events, you see who your high scorers are, you see who your elites are, and that's the only time you actually pretty much know.
That or you get told. So
yeah.
What else? So vents. I mean, if so retaking. I guess I'll go over that. Basically, there's a couple ideas. One is a full team back push. It can work depending on their numbers and base. Generally, though, it's not going to work. You could do a full team main push. You rally up here. They'll probably be sitting like right here. They could have a couple off spawns. So if they do, like you zoom out, you see they do. You go to this door and you're like, heal push because they could peek this, or they could peek this. So you heal up till you get to like right here, then you take that fight, you wide swing, call a wide swing, like 3, 2, 1 swing, you kill those people. They'll probably push out of here, kind of play around this barrier with your team, try to get picks. That's the idea of a main push. Now the idea of a balk push is, okay, we're trying to gain this space. I know there's going to be all spawns, so I'm healing up till I get to like a good spot. Then I take the fight. The whole point of doing full team pushes is they have a lot of people in term, and you're just trying to get picks. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, because if you like, if they have so many people in turn, that's why you need full team push. Because otherwise, your team are just going to get killed, and then you'll just have to they have to respawn.
So
Yeah. See the
another thing you
point.
need to do is count, not really count, but just keep like a mental note how many people you're killing per push and how many people they'll have all spawns. Because that'll determine like what type of push you do. Um, Now, split pushes. These are a little, they're not difficult to pull off, but it takes some timing and maneuvering your team, micromanaging. So there's a couple ideas for a split push you can do. Like you can have like some of your people or most of your team go um, main and garage. You can have most of your team go there and have like a couple of people like sit back for Balk, kind of like a delayed push, if that makes any sense. This doesn't always work,
Yeah.
and it's honestly not the best push, but it could throw them off guard. They might not expect it. Now, the
Mm.
better idea of this is you send your full team um, main, and you have like a couple people, maybe like 4 or 5, go vents. They go all the way around, and then they go on this little thing, and then they flank. Because the reason why this is a better idea is because you have less time to be shot at um, on Bauk, because their Osmons are going to be coming here and they'll just laser you. Um,
Yeah.
the only thing that makes this push slightly worse, and it's case dependent, because both pushes can work. It's just I'm giving you tools for your arsenal, if that makes any sense. But the
Yeah, it
reason why
does.
this push would be better is because it's quicker. The reason why this push
Yeah,
would
I
be
mean,
better is if they have a lot of all spawns, they won't shoot you, and it's a lot like it won't be calmed as much because again, there's less time for them to see you.
yeah. So this push is like this is balcony push.
Basically, yeah. So it's a split
What's the
push
second one you
of,
were on about?
huh?
What's the second one?
What do you mean?
You said so this kind of push, you said this one um is good because they won't have much time to laser you. But
Right.
what other one was there?
Okay, so these are basically the same push, just done differently and at different like speeds. So
I
the
see.
first push, the quick one, is you have your main team in there, and you or you have a couple stay back for the balcony. The same push done a little bit slower is you send your full team main, and then like 4 or 5 go vents, and then they wrap around
Okay.
over here, and then they go back. That is slower, but it's more sneaky, right? Um,
Yeah.
Now this push can also, now this will be a little bit of a different push, but it's same concept. Have most of your team set up here, have like 4 or 5, and they go vents, and they just sit vents. This push can work too. In
So
fact,
they sit in the vents like
right,
they're like waiting there.
yeah. So they'll sit at this corner. They'll wait for their main team to push, or you can do a little bit different and have like majority of your team go vents, have like 4 or 5 sit here. Or no, sorry, you don't have that many people. You'll have like 3 people sit here, and majority of your team go vents, and your vents team pushes first. Um, Again,
See.
these are different tools used for, one, to throw off your enemies, and two, just like it's a different option, right? But the problem with that is you kind of have like they have the ability to just push out these people, and then you're kind of just leaving your team for stragglers. The reason why this would be good is you have direct access to term. So like let's say it's like 5 seconds, right, or 10 seconds. You can just have your
Mm.
team like kind of get a couple picks and then heal cap turn. That's kind of like your last straw. But even then, it's not. It wouldn't be my first option, but it is an option. But the better
Yeah, you
push
don't
would
want to leave
be
things to the last minute.
right. The better push would be 5 people here. Pulse teach them how to sprint and use. Are you on mobile?
I'm on PC.
Okay.
And apparently Epic's on PlayStation or Xbox because it's actually showing the games console icon.
Oh. Okay. So you have a keyboard, right?
Yes,
Press F. That is how you sprint.
that's how you do it in Paint Grounds as well, but it's a little bit faster in Paint Grounds, I think.
It could be. I'm not sure. Um, and third person. Have you ever gun fought before?
Yeah, I've gone full before, but like at DTs and whatnot, but not very good.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
person.
I guess I'll teach you basic angling. So third person, you zoom out, right? You're not in first person. The idea of angling is your body's here, right? And like say this box, for example, I'm not shooting in a straight line. I'm shooting at an angle. The reason why this is good is because I have more of a target to hit, right? So if I were in first person, I just have like this angle to shoot at. But since I'm shooting at an
Mm.
angle, I can have my cursor like all the way over here, not on target, but it's still hitting the target. Make sense? So
Is it
my
like what
cursor
I'm
will be
doing
right
now? So I'm
here,
doing
but
this.
my body's right here and I'm angled. So the gun's shooting this way, but I'm angled this way. So even though my cursor's off the target, I'm still hitting the target.
Like this.
We'll try to use like a crate, for example.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm
So
shooting
like,
here, but my bullets are hitting, right? My cursor's here, but my bullets are hitting.
yeah, it's like, there we go. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have much time left because you have that event.
I don't think I do anymore. We'll see. What event do we have? I think I got a bit confused. Yes, I can do today. Oh, okay, that's good. Prime Legion. Yeah, we can do today. Right, yeah, thank you.
I can do a more in-depth fucking banana
Yeah.
seminar later. But
I think if we try and focus on the easier maps first, do you think Horizon and Hydra are easier?
so Horizon is definitely easier. It's kind of just spam push term, and you
Yeah.
have a motorcycle, so it's not so much on team pushes. Now there are some team pushes, but basically you just tell your team to go like back mountain and just rally up there, and then you all go basement. It's definitely simpler in concept, um, but this base definitely teaches you like the fundamentals of split pushing and like full team pushes and knowing numbers. A lot of basic fundamental skills. Just it's a bit harder to put in practice because the base does have some nuance to it.
Yeah, the Slug Paint Grounds and Sea Islands are a bit easier than this one.
Yeah, so the reason why Playgrounds is easier is because it's a fair zone. So there really isn't a whole lot of leading to be done. Just like,
Yeah.
hey, they have right control, go right. It's very, like, not even
It's much cooler.
fundamentals.
No, it's
I
gonna be like
honestly don't even
literally
lead on
one route.
Playgrounds. I kind of, like, we kind of just know how to play it, and you play it.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Hopefully you learned something. It's definitely easier to hear something than it is to actually do it in practice. So I would recommend maybe hosting like a DT or something in your capabilities, and kind of just learn the
Yeah.
base.
It's true. I mean, I've done DTs at Paint Grounds and Sea Islands before with Snowcore
Okay.
and some with Fierce, so I know basically that maps quite well. But yeah, I'm still relatively new to Banana.
All right, man. Um, yeah,
Thank you.
honestly, you'll learn a lot more by playing it, but it definitely helps to actually hear it like explained to you rather than just like, oh, so this is what we're doing. But I mean, you can learn both ways. I personally learn a lot better if it's explained to me, but people learn differently. So you will learn it definitely faster if you hear it explained and then you actually put it into practice. So that's what I recommend for you. Obviously, you're your own person. You can do whatever you want, man.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep.